Hello again, everybody, and welcome to Southgate Ice Arena. It's the Chicago Mission, gang green, dressed in all black, taking on the Brampton Canadettes. Your starting lineup for Coach Shannon Coleman, Kirabar, Captain Morgan, Lily Myers. It's going to be Zhang and G on D. Caroline Hurst has the net. 15 minutes on the clock. Face-off won by the Mission. Picked up by Lily Myers in front of the penalty boxes. Drops it back to Zhang. Zhang goes D to G. Sends it up the boards here for Kirabar. Kira carrying it across center line. Poke check by Captain Morgan, knocked away by the Canadettes and coming across the other way. At center ice, it's going to be Lily Myers. Sends it up the ice there for Captain Morgan, knocked away by Brampton and battling out in front of Brampton's bench there. Penalty boxes there across center ice, and Brampton sends it in deep. Puck's going to ring around here in the right wing corner. It's going to be G in a foot race. Coming down, is going to send it. Curls back around, drops it for Captain Morgan, and Morgan swings over to Maria. Maria in the right wing corner. She comes here on the near side, sends it up the bar. Bar's going to chip it forward to Morgan. Morgan carrying it across center ice, and she's going to send it in deep, and the Mission are going to go for the line change. Puck rings around on the far side, picked up by Brampton, and with some time and space. Making her way on the ice now is going to be Mac Regan along with Manor Rosen and Charlie Prodell. Your blue liners are going to be Roth and Bessie. Puck is swung around here to the far side, picked up by Ross. She gets shouldered off it, picked up by Mac Regan. Mac sends it a bouncing puck off to Bessie. Bessie sends it right back over to Roth. Roth on the far side now, looking to shove it forward to Rosen off her stick. Pounds to the left point. We're going to get a penalty, and it looks like the Mission are going to be headed to the power play. Body checking is the call. And the Mission are headed to the one-man advantage early this morning. It's 0800 hours of military time. What's the O stand for? Oh my God, it's early for hockey. Your power play now brought to you by Big Sammy's Hot Dogs. Remember what Big Sammy says? Eat more hot dogs. Now serving 3 locations, 2 in Elk Grove, 1 in Elgin. Try the mozzarella lugs. You can even get a beer in Elgin. Stop in and sell Big Sammy. I said hi. Your power play unit now is going to be Otto, Captain Morgan, Kirabar. That's going to be Myers and Schwartz on the blue line. That was an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 1:25 left on the power play. It's Otto in the slot. Captain Morgan at the center, taking a face-off in the right wing circle. Kirabar, top of the right circle along the half wall, and it's Myers and Schwartz left to right. Face-off one for Morgan at Bar. Billy Myers, the one-timer off the shoulder of Brampton in the right wing corner, rather. And Myers link out to Bar. Bar to Schwartz. Schwartz right point. Fires a shot low. Tip by Morgan. In front of the slot it goes. Rebound no go. Billy Myers fires one in. And it's top shelf where Mama hides the cookies. And Mission are on the board 1-0 here early with a power play goal. Lily Myers, top shelf left corner. And it's 1-0 early here in Southgate. 13:39 remaining here in the first. And Coach Shannon goes for the line change. Out there now, Bornhoff, Sarah Reeder, Helen Lane. It's Roth and Bessie on the blue line. Reeder on your face-up, pulling it back to Roth. Roth goes D to Bessie. Bessie right up the wall there to Helen Lane. Helen carrying it across the blue line. Chipping it forward, knocked away by Brampton. In the left wing, right wing corner, they're going to carry around here to the inside. Left to right to left, up the boards, out towards Roth. Knocked out by Brampton, collected by Roth at center ice. She's going to pull it back, sends it right inside for Bornhoff. Bornhoff just across the blue line. She's going to walk it across, fires it in deep. Off of a shin guard of Brampton in the right wing corner it goes. Bornhoff then Reeder on the forecheck. Puck swings out or trickles over to the goalie. She's going to cover it up. We're going to get a whistle. And an offensive zone face-off for the Green Machine. Your lineup stays the same. Bornhoff in the slot. Reeder at center. Helen Lane, top of the right circle along the half wall. And then Roth and Bessie left to right. Face-off one by Reeder. Picked up by Brampton. Sent out to the right point for Bessie. Poke check forward. And it's going to be a one-on-one. With right in front of Roth. Left circle goes inside and just off a skate here to the top of the right circle. Poke check by Roth. Slammed in by Brampton. Puck goes in the right wing corner as Roth blew a tire. Picked up by Bessie. Bessie slams it off to the far side in front of the Mission benches. Collected by Helen Lane. Helen's going to carry it forward. Sends that for Reeder. And Reeder tips it forward in front of the goaltender. Goalie's going to cover it up. We're going to get a whistle as Reeder puts the pressure on it. And Bornhoff streaking in on the left slot there. Looking for some sort of a rebound. That would have been a nice little play. And Coach Shannon goes for the line change. It's Prodell, Rattel, Rosen. It's Pazin and Schwartz on the blue line. Rattel sends it out to the right point for Schwartz. Bouncing puck out in the zone. And Mission are going to have to regroup. Collected by Schwartz here on the far side. Sauce all the way past Prodell. That puck's going to go all the way down. We're going to get an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. Face off in the right wing circle to the left of Caroline. Your lineup stays the same. In the slot, it's going to go Prodell, then Schwartz and Rosen. Rattel at center, and Pazin lines up along the boards here in the hash marks. Rattel at the face-off, trying to knock it free. She does in the right wing corner. Is going to get her own face-off. Lane sends it off to the far side. Brampton centering pass up front, knocked away by Amanda Rosen. The Brampton girl couldn't quite get a handle on that puck. She would have had a point-blank chance to fire that one in. Brampton gets to the blue line, collects it down, throws it and rings around to the far side here, near side rather. Pazin comes in, knocked away by Prodell. Prodell sends it up in the air. Brampton D pulls a tire out of the blue line. It goes, knocked down and kept in, kicked away by Rosen. Up for Rattel. Rattel across the blue line, left side, comes down, left dot. Making a move, puck protection, firing a shot, 5-hole. Puck goes down behind that in the right wing corner. It's going to be Charlie Prodell on the back check. Sending out to the right point for Schwartz. Schwartz coming around. Adelino makes her way onto the ice. Schwartz is patiently waiting, sends it up to the inside for Pazin. Pazin lost that at her feet, kicking it inside the zone, knocked away by Brampton, coming out and knocking it out of the zone, cut off by Sophia Monaco, and Sophia chipped it away, poke check by Brampton, and here they come the other way. In a 2-on-2 in front of Schwartz, firing a shot right into Caroline's glove. We're going to get a whistle with 11:49 here in the first period, and face off to Caroline's left once again. Mission completes the line change. Now your lineup is going to be a Sophia sandwich with a Regan filling. It's going to be Zhang and G on D, so the Monaco girls making up 40% of the lineup. Monaco along the half wall here, the hash marks. Regan at the center, shooting it on the faceoff is Brampton, saved by Hurst. Adelino slams it out towards the Mission benches, coming in as Monaco to force her to chuck it back into the corner, and thrown away by Brampton. Gianna puts a shoulder in her, knocked it free. Brampton gets the loose change, knocked away by Regan, picked up by Monaco. G muscling it off at her feet now, sends it off in the left wing corner. Adelino trucks all the way down to the corner to get it out towards the hash marks. Back pass for Zhang. Zhang bottom left circle, sends it on to the outside here, right in front for Monaco. Monaco's got Mac breaking, sends it up to Adelino, far side. Adelino carries it across, right hash marks down to the right circle, firing a shot, wide in front of that, almost tipped by Mac Regan. Monaco comes in to forecheck it, toe drag around it in the left wing corner from Mac Regan. Lost off her stick, picked up by Brampton. Defenseman carrying it around all the way to right wing side. Pitching it is going to be Zhang. Touch pass out, knocked free by Lily Myers, up in the air, knocked down by Maria. She's going to chuck it in, knocked down by Brampton at the blue line. Dropping it back to their D, going D to D on the far side. Errant pass comes inside the neutral zone, collected by Barr. Barr dropping it back for G. G with time and space, curling back around, sends it right at the boards for Barr. Barr looking to backhand it inside the zone, John Wilson style, and it's going to be Captain Morgan going on the forecheck along with Barr. Defenseman makes a move, sends it off to the far side, left to right, past Lily Myers here, back checking is Morgan, out in front of Roth, knocked away by Tate, in front of G. Right to left, coming out, Gianna makes the play on the 2-on-1, firing a shot into Caroline's chest, and we're going to get a whistle as the net was knocked off there. Gianna making the play on the 2-on-1, pointing to the back checker, take the girl on the far side. Gianna makes the play all the way across to force her to shoot it, not where she wanted it, right in the Caroline's chest. And we get a whistle and a face-off in the left wing circle to the right of Caroline. It's Captain Morgan in the center. Lily Myers along with Kara Barr out there. Lily knifed at it and swung and missed, and the puck's going to go back on the half wall, picked up by Bessie. Bessie slamming it forward, knocked down by Brampton, and tied up and picked up by Captain Morgan. And Morgan's going to carry it out. Backhand pass for Lily Myers. Off a skate it goes. Lily collects it at center ice. Saucing across the bar, knocked away by Brampton, chipped out of the zone, and we're going to picked up by Morgan at center ice. Dropping it back for Roth. Roth goes D to D to Bessie. Bessie sends it up the ice in front of the Mission benches for Barr, who tips it inside the zone, right in front of the goaltender, who's going to cover it up as Helen Lane puts pressure on it. And we're going to get a whistle with 10:08 left here in the first period. And Mission once again completes the line change. It's going to be Bornhoft, Reeder, Helen Lane on the half wall in the right wing circle. Roth and Bessie on your blue line from left to right. Bessie backing off now more towards the Brampton benches. When face-off won by Mission, sends it towards a shot towards the goaltender was Bornhoft, and she covers it up. Little knuckle puck up in the air and slammed down by the goaltender's glove. We're going to do it again. Bornhoft in the slot. Helen along the outside. Coming in is Reeder to drop it back for Bessie. Reeder comes across the blue line, walks it over to Roth. Roth chipping it right back in. Bornhoff can't get to it. Brampton cuts it off. Send it out his own. Pick the pocket as Bornhoff sent it towards the goaltender and let go in the right wing corner. Reeder on the forecheck with Helen Lane. Send it out towards the boards, pinching in as Bessie. Knocked away by Bornhoff. Took a weird bounce off the Zam doors there and swung out. Bessie would have had a good pinch on that one, and it just went a different direction. In the right wing corner, it's going to be Helen Lane with two girls from Brampton chipping it out to Bessie. Right point. Bessie fires a shot off the post. It didn't go in. Underneath the goaltender. Puck is loose. Off the dot. Right point again. Bessie fires another one. Knocked down a slot. Slammed in by Helen Lane in the left wing corner for Bornhoff. Bornhoff comes down, knocked it free, picked up by Helen Lane. Helen blows a tire, and it's going to be 2-on-2. Reeder from down low, make it 3 Mission jerseys, send it out to Roth. Left wing hash marks, comes out the left slot, firing it over to Bessie. Bessie on the back door, couldn't handle a pass. Bottom left circle, slams it off a Brampton stick. Puck goes in the left wing corner, chipped out towards Roth. Top left circle, left point. Roth's going to send it back in. Brampton in trouble, needs a line change. In the right wing corner for Reeder. Reeder cuts it off, is going to send it out to the right point. Met by a bro from Brampton, out to Bessie. Bessie looking to fire another one. Fires it low, bouncing, pad, rebound, save. Juicy rebound out front. Backhand into the right wing hash marks. Coming in is Rosen. Chipped out is Brampton. looking to make that line change. We got to move it fast. Roth's got it, sends it right up the ice off of Bornhoff. Kicked away by a Brampton girl, and it goes in the left wing corner. So before checked by Reeder and Rosen. Coming down low, sent out here to the left side. Looking to touch, pass it out. From is Charlie, taken down and hip checked as two girls collide. It's Charlie and another girl, and it's going to be Brampton across the right wing circle in front of Schwartz. Firing a shot wide left behind in front of Caroline. Puck swings out on the far side, met by Rosen. Out for Charlie, knocked away by Amanda. Left point, kicks it back in, picked up by Abby Pazin. Pazin kind of fans on the shot, but chips it out for Rosen. Rosen knocks out his own, and Brampton's going to recover and regroup. Send it across into the side. Just past Chuck, that puck's going to go all the way down. It's going to be an icing, and we're going to bring that one all the way back. Face off in the right wing circle. Your lineup now is going to be Charlie Prodell, Lane Rattel, Amanda Rosen, Schwartz and Pazin on the blue line, right to left. Brampton looking to break out. Schwartz cuts it off the blue line. Pass save, rebound out front for Charlie. Charlie up in here. Goalie gives no rebound on a second chance and covers it up. We're going to get a whistle. This goalie's giving up juicy rebounds in the slot, folks, and the girls are slamming at the second chance. Just haven't been able to put a second one in. So with 8:10 remaining here in this first period, it's Prodell in the slot with Rattel at center, Rosen on the right side, and it's going to be Schwartz and Pazin right to left. In the right wing corner is going to be Rattel, pushing it all around the left wing circle, gets tripped up and taken down. That should be interference. Coming in is Prodell to cut her off, puts a shoulder on her, knocked it free off for Rosen. High slot, Rosen cuts back, backhand shot, in front, knocked away by Prodell, picked up by Brampton. They're going to curl around the left to right, taking it up the far side. Harassed by Charlie. Charlie put a stick on it, right wing hash mark, so ties her up. Coming in is Rosen. Rosen, bottom of the right circle, centering pass blocked as it was trying to get it to Rattel. Trying to get it out of his zone. Rattel cuts her off. Force going to go up the boards, knocked down at left point by Pazin. Pazin chips it up in the air, and it's going to be picked up by Rattel. Rattel off to Rosen. Rosen couldn't get it off to the far side for Monaco. It's going to be Rosen left wing hash marks now. Creeping down low, sends it to Monaco behind the net. Monaco curling around right wing circle, looking for support in the middle. And then Monaco cuts from a high slot, holding on to the puck, fires a shot, wide right into the crossbar. It goes in the right wing corner. Knocked up in the air by Mac Regan. The puck hits the netting, and we're going to get a whistle. And another offensive zone face-off for the Mission. Monaco with good puck protection and patience there. I thought she was going to try to fish it over to Amanda, but the defenseman had the passing lane blocked. Monaco held on to the puck and fires a hard shot there. Just past the goalie's glove, but it was wide right. So your lineup now is a Sophia sandwich with a Regan filling. Your blue liners are Zhang and G. The Sophia sandwich brought to you by Jimmy John's. Sub so fast you'll freak. Face off won by Mac. Sophia trying to fish it out. That's Monaco, that is. And send it out to the right point for Zhang. Zhang's going to chip it in deep down behind the goal line. Forecheck by Regan and Monaco. Regan picks up in the left wing corner. Curls back around. Coming in now is going to be Adelino for support. Sent off. Adelino skate. Puck goes in the left wing corner. Looking to get it out now. Centering it out here to the inside. And it's going to be 2-on-2. Flipping it forward in front of Zhang. Going to take it wide left. Coming back is Regan on the back check. Blocker save out front for Caroline, knocked free by Brampton down behind the goal line for Zhang. Zhang poke checks it out towards Monaco. Monaco right hash marks, knuckles it out of the zone, and it's going to be Matt going forward checking out. Brampton sends it right back up the ice, throwing it in past Monaco, the two Monacos, and the puck's going to swing off the left wing corner. Gianna going to get it. Brampton cuts her off, and Gianna puts a shoulder in her, pins her in. Tied it up, and Monaco's going to knock it free. Brampton comes in for support, looking for the high slot pass, trying to reverse it out. Puck swings out to the far side in front of the Mission benches, trickles out of the zone, and Brampton's going to have to recover. Coming out here on the inside, forecheck by Barr and Captain Morgan. Morgan backs off, centering pass in the middle, touching it forward here on the inside, and it's in front of Zhang. Zhang takes the right wing corner. Morgan back checks it across. Zhang's going to pick it up. Not pucking it, just chipping it forward here, picked up by Barr. Barr's going to slam it in behind the net. Coming in is Bessie. Bessie comes across on the far side, sends it out towards Lily Myers, touching it out towards Morgan, intercepted by Brampton. They're going to regroup. Three black jerseys, checking it out now. Picked up by Bessie. Bessie slams it forward at center ice, and the puck's going to go all the way down, ringing across from right to left. Picked up by the Brampton D. She hits the brakes, and Morgan and Lily Myers collapse on her. Down behind the net, Brampton sends it up here on the far side, pinching in is Lyric. Lyric backhands it up in the air, knocked down by Brampton at the hash marks. Puck's going to just trickle out past Lily Myers. She's going to curl around center ice and send it right back in. Throwing in is going to be Lyric on the forecheck, along with Tate Roth. Making their way on the ice now is going to be Helen Lane, Bornhoff, and Sarah Reeder. Backing off is Reeder covering D. Out towards the left point. Roth throws it up off the glass. Puck goes in the left wing corner. Coming down low is going to be Helen Lane, dropping it for Bornhoff. Bornhoff gets shoulder off the puck. Puck goes in the right wing corner. At the Zamdors, Bornhoff coming around, looking, taking the blue line. Knocked down by Bessie, or by the Brampton. Bessie coming in trying to cycle it off. No go. And Brampton comes with loose change. Sauced up in front of Bessie. Coming out over here in the near side for Roth. Roth cuts in front of it, kicks it out of his own. Puck is still in. Collected by the defenseman, number 9. Coming down low is going to be Reeder. Backhanded across, picked up by Bessie. In the left wing corner it goes. And it'll be Bessie and Reeder coming in to tie her up. 2-on-2. Reeder gets taken down. They're battling it out there. And Bessie's got one pinned in. The other one's got Reeder pinned into the ice. And down low, puck is loose. Bessie clears her out of the way. And Lyric sends it up off the glass here. as the girl stepped in front. Oh, there's a slash after the play. And then the girl didn't like that. Lyric hit her. And out towards Helen Lane at center ice. Helen cuts across the blue line, sends it in. We're going to get offsides. Offsides from the referee that was 2 lines behind the play, not the one that was actually on the blue line. That's interesting. So with 4:48 remaining, we're going to face off just outside the zone. It's Prodell, Rattel, Rosen. It's going to be Schwartz and Pazin on the blue line from right to left. Face off just in front of the Brampton benches now. Rosen along the bench side, Rattel at center, and Charlie Prodell coming in on the left wing. Knocked away by Rattel at the blue line. Left wing hash marks, throws it in deep for Charlie. Charlie coming in, pushes the girl off it. Coming in is Rosen. Rosen gets shouldered off the puck. Puck goes in the right wing corner, and Amanda cuts her off. Knocked away by Rattel. Puck squirts out of the zone for Schwartz. Schwartz collecting it in front of her own bench now, pulling it back, sauces it back on the inside tip forward by Prodell. Prodell on a foot race inside, met by Brampton D, and she cuts it off. She's going to go left to right, hitting the brakes, and Rattel's going to cut her off on the inside. Pinching in is Pazin, knocked away by Brampton, knifed away by Pazin with a little poke check, and now he's going to throw it right back inside. Rattel collects the loose change. Rosen knocks it up in the air, picked up by Brampton. Looking to go across side. Swinging and missing is Rosen. Schwartz gets it now here as Brampton threw it away, and Schwartz sends it across on the far side in front of the Mission benches. Picked up by Brampton. Back checking is Rosen, and Rattel collects the loose change and sends it across for Brampton. Brampton here on the inside. Cutting across the ice, harassing is Mac Regan. Puck protection, knocked away by Pazin. Puck goes in the right wing corner. Loose change picked up by Brampton. Met by Regan, centering pass, thrown away into the slot, and it's Rosen coming to get it. Rosen sends it down. That's going to be an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. Your lineup now is a Sophia sandwich with a Regan filling, and it's going to be Zhang and G on D. Face off to Caroline's right. Monaco girls making up 40% of the lineup once again. In the slot, it goes Adelino and then the Monaco girls. Regan at center. Zhang down in the corner. Face-off went out to the left point for Brampton. Chucks it in deep. It's going to be Monaco going to get it with Zhang. And knocked away by Brampton. High in the slot. Past Regan. Knocked off on the back door. Tied up by Adelino. Poke check by Monaco. Left out coming out is Otto. Otto cracking at it a couple times out to the left point. Looking to fire a shot low. Stick save in the right wing corner for Caroline. Coming off is going to be Monaco. Cutting up and tied up a stick. Knocked away by Mac Regan. Down right circle. Monaco harassing down low. Looking to fire a shot at Caroline's feet. She doesn't see it. Puck is covered up. And how about you get a whistle at some point here? And Gianna shoving it across. Saying, don't touch my goalie. I wouldn't mess with number 51. There's a reason why she wears that number. Dick Buckus is her favorite football player. You imagine how hard he hits. So your lineup gets changed out there. Coach Shannon dialing up the line change. Your lineup now is going to be Barr, Link, Myers. It's going to be Roth and Bessie on the blue line. Face off one by Brampton. Sent right back into left point high in the slot. Collected by Lily Myers. Lily trying to slam out of dome. Gets out the Barr. And Barr cuts it off the left side here. Cutting across the blue line. Sends it in deep. Down behind the goal line. Forecheck by Lincoln. Barr. Barr's going to cut her off in the right wing corner and pick her pocket. At the right wing hash marks now. Coming in is Barr. Pushing the pile is going to be Morgan. Backing off is Bessie towards the blue line. And they're trying to fish it out. It's 2-on-2. And it's going to be Barr on the defensive side of the puck. Morgan on the defensive side of the puck. Trying to knock it free. Brampton comes with the loose change. Try to send it up the ice. Poked up in the air by Bessie. Puck's going to squirt off to the far corner for Roth. Roth curling around. Tied up down low. Bodies are off the puck. Collecting in the left wing corner. Coming across is going to be Bessie. Stepping in front of it is Brampton. Bessie gets hip checks the girl and takes her down. It's picked up by Barr. Barr trying to get it up to Lily Myers. And Lily at center ice. At her feet. Doesn't see it. Can't get a handle on it. And Brampton coming the other way. Sent inside the zone. It's going to be picked up by Lyric on the far side in front of the hash marks. Looking out, patiently waiting, sends it across for Barr. Barr off a skate, it goes right dot. Here on the inside, knuckles it up out of the zone. That puck's going to go down. If it gets there, it's going to be an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. That one could have been waved off. Not much of an effort given by Brampton on that one to negate the icing. And it's interesting how referees decide what they're going to call icing and what they're not at times. But Coach Shannon goes for the line change. It's going to be Bornhoft. Reeder, Helen Lane. It's going to be Schwartz and Pazin on the blue line. Face off to Caroline's left. Reeder at center. Pazin along the half boards. Then it goes Bornhoff, Schwartz, and Helen Lane. Firing a shot right off of the face-off there is Brampton. Down low in the corner. Pazin's going to take her left hand corner. Tying up in his lane out to left point. Puck's going to trickle out of the zone. And it's going to be Bornhoff on the forecheck. Cutting in front is number 13. Bornhoff still giving chase, putting pressure on her. Carrying her around right to left. Base behind it is Bornhoff out towards Helen Lane. Past Reeder, and here comes Brampton the other way. That's offsides by a country mile. And we get the call. 1:52 remaining here in the first period. And we're going to get a face-off just outside the zone in front of the Mission benches. Your lineup now, from right to left, is going to be Helen Lane, Reeder, Bornhoft in the middle, Schwartz and Pazin on the blue line. And Coach Dad having to jump off the bench there to close that door. That's dangerous. Reeder on your faceoff. Helen Lane in front of the Mission benches. Reeder wins the faceoff back to Schwartz. Schwartz sending it forward. That's offsides again. And we're going to get a whistle. Number 27 there should probably stay on her feet from Brampton. It's faster to skate across the blue line than it is dive. Doing it again. Reeder wins the faceoff back for Pazin. Pazin carrying it across the blue line now. Drop towards center ice. It backhands it inside the zone deep. It's going to be Reeder and Bornhoft on the forecheck. Down in the right wing corner. Reeder out front for Bornhoft. High for Helen. Lane in a slot. Right dot. Fires a shot. Blocked up in the air by Brampton. Knocked down low. Helen doesn't see the loose change. Trips her up. And Helen's going to the box for $1.50. And it kicked forward by the Brampton. Is carried off to the far side. Reeder's going to, or Bornhoft's going to tie her up. And he blows the whistle, even though I don't think Bornhoft actually touched the puck. But we'll take it. And Missionary shorthanded. This penalty kill brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts Coffee. Dunkin' Donuts Coffee. America runs on Dunkin'. Dunkin' Donuts Coffee, the official coffee of the Chicago Mission. Parents, your penalty killers. Mac Regan. Captain Morgan. It's going to be Zhang and G on D. In the slot is going to be Mac and G. Morgan at center. Zhang down low in the left wing corner. To face off to Caroline's right. Morgan coming in for the faceoff. Looking to pull it back. She tied up front. Coming out is Mac. Out to the left point. Going D to D. Nice poke check by Mac. It's going to be picked up by Brampton. Mac in a foot race. Mac comes in, sends it out towards the goaltender. Goaltender's going to cover it up. We're going to get a whistle. That's a great forecheck by number 38 to push that puck all the way down. And it's going to be an offensive zone faceoff from the Mission with a $1.21 remaining on that PK. And a faceoff to the left wing circle. Link at center, of course. And Mac's going to be in a slot. Monaco and Zhang backing off here high towards the blue line. And face-off won by Morgan. Stepping in is going to be Regan. Sent out of the zone is going to be Brampton. Coming the other way in a 2-on-2 with Mac back checking. Mac is speed coming all towards the front of the Mission benches. Sending a pass across. Gianna's got a stick tied up in the right, bottom of the right circle. Coming on now. Looking to go to work down low is Brampton. Backing off is G. And she's got it in the left wing corner. Let her have it down low. Gianna poke checks it, takes her down, and it's going to be Gianna in the left wing corner, or right wing corner behind the net. Still at G's feet. Knocked away by Morgan in the right wing corner. Morgan hanging on to it, gets showed off. It has 3 white jerseys down low. Morgan lost the pin off the right wing hash marks. Now they're going to send it out. Hits the break coming in front of Gianna. Backing off, send it out to the right point. Morgan coming out to block the shot. Send it across far side. Intercepted by Mac. It's Mac and Morgan in a 2-on-1 with 3 back checkers. Mac right dot comes out, fires a shot. Blocker saved left wing corner. Pinching in is going to be Morgan. Morgan kicked it free. Knocked away by 3 white jerseys. Picked up by the 4th one. Collected by Brampton. Centering up here. It's going to be number 9. Taking across left side in front of Maria as Brampton goes for the line change. And Maria's going to tie her up. Coming in is Lane Rattel. Along with Morgan out there still in Gianna's slot. Backing off. Lane picks up the loose change. It's going to be the Mission coming out of the zone with it on the far side. Lane jumps it in. 17 seconds remaining on the power play and 8 seconds remaining in the period. Lane in the left wing corner. Got Lily Myers high in the slot. Sends it out to Lily. Right dot. Lily gets stood up at the top left circle. Knocked away. Rattel's going to fire a shot. Off a skate it goes. And that sound is the end of the first period. So at the end of 1, it's the Chicago Mission 1. Brampton 0. And there are 6 seconds remaining on Helen's penalty as we head to the intermission. This first intermission brought to you by Villaggio's Italian Restaurant in Roselle, Illinois. Villaggio's voted the #1 Italian restaurant by me and the rest of the Monaco mob. Enjoy the intermission, folks. Welcome back, folks, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Let's get ready for some second period hockey. Your starting lineup for the second frame. On the shorthanded unit, Link, Regan, Roth, Bessie. 15 minutes on the clock. Hurst has the net. Tying it up is Morgan. Fishing out is going to be Brampton. Nope, still at Morgan's feet. Trying to knock it free is Mac. Mac comes with loose change, cuts across center ice, and we're even strength. Amanda Rosa making her way on the ice. Puck goes in left wing corner, forcing away up by Morgan. Morgan down low, picks it off, sends it off left wing corner for Rosen. Rosen trying to get it out towards Roth, intercepted by Brampton, knocked away by Mac. Left circle, coming out is Rosen. Rosen high in the slot, drops it out for Bessie. Bessie right circle, fires a shot, and a stick knocked away by Rosen, or by Brampton in the right wing corner, down low on left wing side now. Far side, Brampton picks it up. Knocking away is going to be Bessie. Stick off the zone, and we're going to get a whistle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 offsides. Thought maybe we were going to call too many men at first. And 14:29 remaining here in the second. And we're going with a Sophia sandwich with a reader filling. The Sophia sandwich brought to you by Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's, sub so fast you'll freak. Face off just in front of the Mission benches. Your blue liners are Pazin and Schwartz. Reader on your face off. Pulls it back for Pazin. Pazin in front of the Brampton bench, carrying it around, curls back to the Brampton bench side, up the boards for Sophia Monaco. Monaco sends it up the Reader, inside the zone, collected by Brampton, for checking his auto. Sent up here on the near side, knocked away by Monaco at her feet, lost to center ice, collected by Reader. Reader cuts to the inside, picked up by Adelino. It's Otto carrying it wide left in front of the Mission benches. Top left circle, fires a shot, rebound, nope, nothing given as the goalie covers it up. She curls that glove over, and no rebound given. There high in the slot with Monaco and Reader crashing. Looking for that rebound and didn't get it. This goalie's been giving up juicy rebounds so far. So lineup stays the same. Monaco along the boards, Adelino in the slot. Bessie creeping in top left circle. Monaco to Bessie, or Pazin. Curling back around, Pazin her backhand. Backhands it down low off of Monaco. Skate in the left wing corner for Reader. Reader trying to chip it down low and going to work. Number 26, she's got Otto in the slot. Harassed by one, taken down in the right wing corner for Otto. And a delayed call there by the referee. And it's going to be a trip, and the Mission are headed to the power play. So the second penalty for Brampton, second power play here for the Mission. And your lineup now for this power play is going to be Lane Rattel, Captain Morgan, Kira Barr. Your blue liners, Myers and Roth. This power play brought to you by Big Sammy's Hot Dogs. Remember what Big Sammy says, eat more hot dogs. Now serving 3 locations, 2 in Elk Grove, 1 in Elgin. Captain Morgan on the faceoff, pulls it out to Roth, right point. Knight can't keep it in, going to have to regroup. Roth at her feet, center ice, sends it up the boards for Barr. Trapping was Brampton, kicked away at her feet, tied up by Kira, knocked away by Morgan, back towards Roth on a 1-on-2, and knocked away by Tate in the left wing corner it goes. Harassed by Brampton, coming across down behind the goal line is Tate, muscled off it, picked up by Captain Morgan. Morgan sends it up the boards for Rattel. Rattel sends it across for Myers. Myers chips it forward in front of the Mission bench. This Lily with speed. Knifes it forward in the behind the goal line. And still forward checking it is going to be Lily Myers. Lane Rattel backing off his bar. Coming in is Captain Morgan. Sent out of his own. Collected by Roth. Roth looking here, looking to carry it up the ice here on the inside. Roth cuts across center ice, sends up the boards for Barr, who touches it to Rattel. Rattel, bottom right circle, curling around, sends it across behind the net, tied up by the defenseman. Rattel sends it up in the slot, coming in his Barr, bottom of the right dot now, on towards the right hash marks. Right inside in front, tipped by Morgan, and it covered up by the goalie. Rattel gets a couple of little extra shoves in it, and we get a whistle. So Coach Shannon going with a line change, 13 minutes on the clock, and 38 seconds on the power play. Her lineup now is going to be a Sophia sandwich with a Regan filling. Face off won by Max. Stepping in is Monaco. Takes her down. It's going to be Zhang in the right wing. Hash marks. Rosen high in the left point. Zhang curling around behind the goaltender. Reversed it out to the ice. Rebound saved out front. Knocked away by Monaco. Picked up by Adelino. Chip forward. Zhang fires a shot. Goalie's going to cover it up. We're going to get a whistle. With 25 seconds remaining here on the power play. And a face-off to the left wing circle. Mack at center. Rosen creeping in top of the left circle. Face-off won by Brampton. Adelino comes in. Forced to throw behind the net for Monaco. Monaco in the right wing corner. Curls back around forehand. Sends it out to Zhang. Right point. Zhang sends it play and catch with Sophia. Sends it across to Mac Regan. And couldn't get a hard pass on it. Tied up stepping in front for Adelino. Adelino fires it. Puck is loose. Oh! And the referee blew the whistle before he saw the puck and it was loose and he didn't see it. He was on the far side of it. And he didn't see it, folks. Unfortunately, the puck was loose. And it would have been a soccer net for Monaco to get the power play goal in, but no go, and we're going to get a face-off in the right wing circle. 10 seconds remaining on the power play. Adelino in the slot. Monaco on the half wall. Regan on your face off in the right wing corner, tying up as Monaco to Mac. Mac carrying it around, chips it on Dolan, gets hip checked, and it's going to be back to the power play once again. It's going to be 5-on-3 for 3 seconds. And the Mission headed back to the power play for 12:26 remaining in the period. It's going to be 5-on-3 for 3 seconds, and then you're still having the rest of a minute 27 power play. So we're going to get a face-off again to the right wing circle. Your lineup now is going to be Rattel, Link, Barr, and then it's going to be Schwartz and Myers right to left on D. And that's the third penalty for Brampton, folks. Morgan lives it out to Barr. Barr at the right point. Care walking across blue line, goes to Myers for the one-timer. Myers fans on it and get it out to Rattel. Left on, back out to Schwartz. Schwartz high slot, sends it over to Barr. Barr with the one-timer, fans on it. Picked up by Brampton, harassed by Barr, sent out, knocked down by Captain Morgan in the right wing corner. Morgan's got Rattel down low, kicking it forward in the slot, knocked away by Brampton towards the right point for Schwartz. Schwartz, right circle, sends it down behind the goal line. Rattel's going to come in and get it, met by Brampton. Sent it out in the slot, knocked away by Brampton, tied up by Barr, top of the right circle, picking up her stick and lifted out, and it's going to send all the way down. That's going to be an icing if it gets there, and we're going to bring that one all the way back. Once again, this power play brought to you by Big Sammy's Hot Dogs. Remember what Big Sammy says, eat more hot dogs. Just about everything you can get there is good, folks. The beef, the gyros, the chicken tenders. Coach Shannon goes for a line change. It's a Sophia sandwich with a Regan filling. It's Roth and Rosen on the blue line. Monaco, top of the circle along the half wall. Regan at center, trying to pull it back to Monaco. Otto in the slot. And they're just slapping at each other right in front. And he kicks Brampton out of the face-off circle and back in for Regan. Regan pulls it back, picked up by Brampton, kicked forward towards Roth. Roth with the keep, knocked it up in the air. We're going to get an offsides as that just trickled out of the zone. And we'll do a face-off outside the zone here. We're going to do it again. It's Otto, Regan, and another face-off. Looks like they dropped it prematurely. And we're going to do it again. Otto on the inside. Monaco along the half wall. Regan at center. And it's Roth and Rosen. Face-off one for Monaco. Dropping it back to Rosen. Rosen across center line. Carrying it. Regrouping now. Sends it up the ice for Otto. Picked her pocket. Is going to be Brampton, but Otto jumps it in deep anyway. And it's going to be Mac and Monaco going to get it. Mac down low. In the left wing corner. Curls back around to the far side. Sends it up the ice for Rosen. Top left circle. Monaco's down low. Trying to fast forward. Knocked free by Regan. Back in front. Monaco knocked it free. And the goalie covers it up. And she hit the goaltender right in the glove. And you saw Monaco just look up in the air. And she's like, I can't believe I didn't bury it. Just couldn't finish it, folks. The goaltender makes a sprawling save. And with 33 seconds remaining on the power play, Coach Shannon goes for a line change, and we're going to get a face-off in the right wing circle. Your lineup now. Rattel, Link, Kira Barr. It's going to be Schwartz and Myers on the blue line. Schwartz creeping in the slot. Morgan coming in, trying to get the face-off one. Picking a pocket is going to be Brampton, trying to get out of zone. Slashed at by Barr. No call. Puck goes out of the zone and collected by Schwartz. Schwartz curling back around in front of the Brampton bench. Waiting patiently, sends it across for Lane. Lane tips it in. She tipped it. And the referee called it for an icing, so we're going to bring that one all the way back. And it's going to be an offensive zone face-off for Brampton, who's shorthanded for 20 more seconds in the Carolines left. Right now, your lineup stays the same. It's going to be Myers on the boards. It'll be Captain Morgan at center. In the slot's going to go Rattel, then Schwartz and Barr. Morgan on the faceoff, tied up right in front of the referee. Pitching it out is going to be Lily Myers. Kicked down low. Number 9's got her tied up and picked up finally is Lily and sent it up the ice here. It's going to be Lane Rattel on a foot race. It's Lane hustling all the way down. Left dot. Coming down, cuts in front. Down behind the goaltender. Puck protection, centering pass across. Knocked away by Barr. Kicked out towards the left point for Schwartz. Schwartz goes far side for Myers. Myers lets her go, fires a shot low off a shin guard. High in the slot. Picked up by Brampton. Sent out the center ice for Schwartz. Schwartz sends it right back across. Picked up by Lily. She's going to chuck it in deep and go behind the right wing corner. Barr on the forecheck. Coming in is going to be in the right wing corner. Cutting it off is going to be Morgan. Knocked free at the hash marks. Picked up by Barr. Back over for Morgan as they battle it out. 50-50 battle on the half wall out there. Number 9 looking for the opportunity to fish it out. Backing off his Barr on the defensive side. Morgan muscling it forward. Bottom right circle. Toe drag it across into the slot. Barr gets Bornhoff. Rebound off to the far side. Knocked away by Brampton in the left wing corner. Past Helen Lane and Bornhoff. Picked up by Morgan. Morgan backhands it for Bornhoff. Left wing hash marks. Trying to get it over to Helen Lane. Intercepted by Canada. And that's going to be Helen Lane going to the box. Wow, there's a passionate fan on the other side looking for the penalty call, and they got it. Helen Lane going back to the box with her second penalty of the game as we head to the PK. 10:18 remaining here in the second period, and the Missioners shorthanded. Your lineup now on the PK. Regan and Rosen up front. Zhang and G on D. This penalty kill brought to you by Tim Hortons. There's always time for Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons, the official Canadian coffee of the Chicago Mission. Parents. Regan under center. Rosen and Zhang in the blue line, or on the slot rather, out to the right point. Backing off is Zhang, or Regan over for Rosen, left point now. Regan comes out, center across high right circle. Coming in is going to be Mack, picks it out of the zone, and it's Mack and Rosen on the forecheck. Mack coming to pick her pocket. Sent inside the zone, collected by Brampton. Centering out right across, right in front of Zhang, chipping it forward, knocked away by Maria, right inside the blue line there. Down low in the left wing corner, picked up by Monaco. Monaco is going to send it off to the far side for Rosen. Rosen, right wing hash marks in front of Zamdors, knocked up in the air by Brampton, down behind the goal line. Coming in is going to be tied up. Monaco forcing her to go behind. Knocked the shot away off of Caroline. Centering pass off of Caroline stick in the left wing corner, knocked away by Regan. Backing off is Maria, taking the left wing corner, dropping it left wing hash marks. Now is Brampton. Maria gets shouldered off the puck there, trying to bash her off. It is going to be the Brampton girl trying to fish it out as number 9. And Maria tough on the puck there, hanging on. There's a cross check to the head, and down the left wing corner it goes. Monaco going to force her off the puck, pushes her off. It's going to be picked up by Zhang, or Gianna sends it off the left wing corner. 36 seconds remaining on a PK. Bottom left circle, out towards her high slot, knocked away by Rosen, and that puck's going to go out of center ice and collected by Brampton. Rosen on the forecheck, forces her to go back towards the mission benches. Here comes Mack off her shin guard. Brampton out of the zone go. That's interference, cutting up with a shoulder there in center ice, trying to hit Amanda. And Zhang chips it forward. It's going to be Lily Myers on the forecheck. No icing, gets waved off, picked up by Lily Myers down low. Lily gets rubbed off. Pick coming in is Captain Morgan. Knocked free towards the mission benches, picked up by Brampton. And a 3-on-2 the other way. Morgan back checking. Knocked it free, picked up by Zhang. Zhang backhands it up here to the inside for Myers. Myers curling it up, blows the tire a little bit, stepping in his link, dropping it back is Brampton. Brampton sends it across far side. And we're even strength in front of G. G sends it right back up the boards for Reeder. Reeder cuts back to the inside. It's Reeder on a break with Morgan Link across the far side. Lily Myers, high right slot. Makes the move forehand, backhand. And it's a Lily Myers goal! Top shelf right corner where Mama hides the cookies. And it's 2-0 here in Southgate. Give Sarah Reeder the assist, folks. Myers with her second goal of the game. Not sure who had the assist on Lily's first goal, but nonetheless, it's going to be Myers with 2. Credit Reeder, number 26, with the sweet pass, and Lily with some great hands there. Fakes the shot, fakes the move to the backhand, and chips it right over the goaltender for an easy goal. Your lineup now. Bornhoft, Reeder, Helen Lane. It's Roth and Bessie on the blue line. Reeder at center, chipping it forward, picked up by Bornhoft. Bornhoft gets taken down here on the half wall, picked up by Roth. Lane, rather. Lane chips it in deep. Muscled back down by the blue line, knocked down by Brampton, kept in by Helen. Helen right dot, looking to fire a shot wide right behind the net. Coming off to the far side, Reeder and Bornhoff on the forecheck. Sent it out to the right left point by Roth. Chipped away and knocked away by number 9. Puck is loose in the neutral zone, collected by Bornhoff. Bornhoff curling around forehand to backhand and pitchforks it into the zone. Down behind the goal line, left to right, coming out to the Brampton D. She hits the brakes and she's got trapped by Bornhoff and Helen Lane. Bouncing puck in the slot, pitching it is Reeder and Bessie. Chipped off to the left wing circle for hash marks, dropped it from Bornhoff to Helen Lane. Helen fires a shot, blocked by number 6 in the left wing corner it goes. Helen with a primetime scoring chance, and that girl just closed the gap a little too soon on Helen's shot. Puck goes down in front of the goaltender. Goaltender's going to cover it up. We're going to get a whistle as there was no pressure, but Brampton gave up on the play. So 7:54 remaining here in the second period. And Coach Shannon goes for the line change. It's Prodell on the far side, Rattel at center, Rosen in the slot. And your blue liners are going to be Schwartz and Pazin right to left. Abby going off along the boards, coming in just behind Prodell. Puck is shot back out of the zone, and it's going to be Schwartz going to get it. Schwartz in front of the Brampton bench now. Sends it up the ice here, sauce for Rosen, intercepted by Brampton, knocked away inside the zone. Top to left circle in front of Quinn. Quinn poke checks it for Rosen. Rosen gets shouldered off the puck for Lane. Lane trying to fish it out to herself, knocked down by Brampton at the blue line, collected by Rosen. Off a shin guard, kicked out of the zone, and Brampton's going to have to regroup, dropping it back to their D. Forechecking is Prodell and Rattel. Send it up towards Rosen. Rosen knocked it free at center line, just inside the own zone, and kicking it back to Schwartz. Schwartz sends it across, tipped by Charlie towards the mission benches. Far side, Charlie sends it in the zone and gets shouldered off the puck. Puck goes in the left wing corner. Down low, looking for Rattel. Flipped up in the air, back in the right wing corner. Rattel alone, forechecker, stepping in as Schwartz. Knocked it free to the left right wing hash marks. Poke check by Rattel. Puck's going to allow low for Sophia Monaco. Sophia bodies her off the puck. At her feet, doesn't see it. And coming in for support is going to be Adelino. Neffing it up the right wing corner is Monaco. Monaco coming out right wing hash marks. Sends it across for Regan. Slot for one-timer tied up. Backhand shot by Mack. Down the left wing corner is the rebound for Otto. Otto, left wing hash marks now. Tied up by Brampton. Coming in is Mack Regan. Sends it in the left wing corner. It's Monaco down behind the goal line. Left to right. Looking, curls around. Hits the brakes behind it. Looking to get rid of it. Tied up behind the goal line. Coming in is Otto to fish it out. Puck goes in the left wing corner for Monaco. Curling back around. Centering pass off for Otto for the one-timer off her stick on the right wing corner. It goes. Collected by Brampton. Knuckled out of the zone here for Schwartz. Schwartz sends it right back in. Puck, Boy, I think you want to call Toronto on that one. I'm pretty sure Sophia at least had a skate lace that was across the blue line on that one. But we're going to get offsides. The toe blade, the toe of the blade maybe. But I thought a skate lace was for sure across the blue line. Coach Shannon goes for the line change. Your lineup now is going to be Barr, Captain Morgan, Lily Myers. It's Zhang and G on D. Face off one by Morgan, back for Lily, over to Zhang. Zhang back to Myers, and Myers chips it in deep. It's Morgan and Barr on the forecheck. At the right wing hash marks. Now Brampton sent it out, knocked down by Zhang. Zhang's going to chuck it in the right wing corner. It's going to be forechecked by Kira Barr. Sent out to the far side. Pitching in is Monaco. Left dot for Myers. Knocked away by Brampton. Backing up. Now coming across is going to be in the inside, and it's going to be Brampton coming across. Chipping it past Zhang, and it's going to be collected by Myers in the left dot. Right up the boards for Zhang. Zhang along the half wall. Knuckles it forward out of the zone for Barr. Collected by Brampton. Swatted at by Barr, back inside the zone for GG, cuts it off and chips it forward. Puck squirts out of the zone, and Brampton's going to have to regroup. 6 minutes remaining here in the second period. Right up the ice is coming up quick as Brampton. Poke checked away by Zhang, left it for Myers. Myers cuts across the blue and right circle, sends it across in between Barr's skates, down the left dot. Barr looking to fire a shot, blocked by Brampton, chipped out of the zone. It's going to head out towards Zhang. Zhang collects it in the neutral zone. Backhand pass for G, and G curling around. Top of the right circle, far side, waiting, patiently sends it up to Bornhoff. Bornhoff touches it forward for Link, and Link chipping it forward inside the zone. Taken away by Brampton, in the right wing corner by Helen Lane, forcing to go to the outside. Poke check by Helen, cut across in front of Bornhoff, out towards Zhang. Zhang sends it right back in, swung back on the far side. It's going to be forechecked by Bornhoff and Reeder. Out towards the right side, knocked away by number 9, and it's going to be collected by Helen Lane at center ice. Chipping it forward in front of Zhang, takes it far left, down in the slot. Left wing hash marks now. Zhang's going to force her to go all the way to the left wing corner, rubs her off the puck, and it's picked up by Reeder. Reeder hits the brakes and sends it off in the right wing corner. Pitching in is going to be Bornhoff, trying to get it out to the right point. Knocked away by Reeder. Puck goes down behind the net. Gianna's got inside position and makes a move on it. Sends it up the boards here for Helen Lane. Helen's looking for it, trying to get it out of zone. She does get it out, try to get it to Bornhoff. A little sauce pass and just didn't connect on it. But it's Mission looking to get regrouping here in the center neutral zone. And picked up by Reeder. Pocket picked by Brampton. That's offsides. And we're going to get a whistle with 4:51 remaining here in the second period. Your lineup now is going to be Rosen, Prodell, Rattel, Roth and Bessie on the blue line. Prodell and Roth collided there. Looked like Charlie took her out. But face-off just outside the zone in front of the Brampton bench. Rattel at center. Charlie along the half wall there. Rosen in the middle. Face-off won by Rattel over to Roth. Roth to Bessie, out to Rosen. Rosen at center ice, stepping in front, gets the inside position on it, knocked free by Brampton, coming back the other way in a 2-on-2 with Rattel back checking. High across the right circle. Late Tate's going to take her down low. She hits the brakes, try to center pass across, knocked away by Rattel, chipping forward in the slot, firing a shot right off of Caroline's mask as Bessie gets dumped over, and it's Rosen collecting a rebound. Sends it up the ice for Rattel. Rattel chips it forward. That's going to be an icing. Nope, they waved it off. Into the right wing corner is going to be Charlie and Rattel going to get it. Down low, Prodell gets pinned in. Coming in is Rattel to fight, try to fish it out. Brampton comes with loose changes as the second player ended the battle. Kept intercepted by Rattel. Rosen over to Rattel. Rattel out to Bessie. Right point. Firing a shot blocked by shin guards or by the stick of Brampton. They're going to throw it down. That's going to be an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. Face off in the right wing circle for Gangrene. It's a Sophia sandwich with a Regan filling. And it's going to be Schwartz and Pazin on the blue line. Monaco in a slot. Adelino along the half boards. Regan at center. Regan pulling it back to Adelino and kicked up by Schwartz. Schwartz back over to Otto. And Otto's going to chuck it down low. Regan going to work. Forcing off the left wing corner. Looking to cycle over. Monaco comes to help her out. And Max got it tied up. Monaco fishes it out on the far side. Cuts back to the bottom. Drops it for Mac. Mac across for the give and go off to Adelino. Sticking in the right wing circle it goes. Collected by Brampton. Coming across is Otto. Off her skate it goes. Knocked up in the air of Otto. Shin guard. Puck is loose out in the neutral zone. Collected by Mac. Mac chipping it forward in front. Right in front of Abby now. Right side coming down. Monaco on the back check. Forces it out right point. Throwing it back in the right wing corner. Down low. Abby giving chase along with Mac. Centered off in the right wing corner. Monaco's going to go cut it off in front of the Zamdors. Sends it up the ice for Otto. Knocked down by the right point. Firing a shot. Bouncing puck is going to be covered up by Caroline with 3:29 remaining here in the second period. And Mission are going for a line change. Your lineup now. Barr. Captain Morgan. Lily Myers. It's going to be Zhang and G on D. Face off to Caroline's left. In the slot, it goes Barr, then Zhang and Myers. And it's going to be Link at center, Monaco into the corner. Link face off won by Brampton, down behind the goal line, covered up as Maria tied up a stick there. And Caroline's going to put a glove on top of it. We're going to get a whistle. And there's 3:25 remaining here in the second period. We're going to do it again. Face off to Caroline's left. Morgan looking to pull it back to G. I'm sure G's going to probably try to ring it around to Lily Myers on the far side. Face off one by Brampton out to the right point, looking to fire it out. Morgan forced her to throw it away on the right wing corner. Back for G. G gets shouldered off the puck, coming in as Captain Morgan. Puck bounces loose down low, trying to fish it out, knocked away by Maria, and Gianna sends it off down low in the right wing corner. Try to tie it up is going to be Barr. Bottom of the right circle, sauced across, knocked away by Morgan, picked up by Lily Myers, and it's going to be a mission coming the other way on a 2-on-2 with Kira Barr as a trailer. Lily Myers cuts across in the middle, try to drop pass, knocked away by Brampton. Back checking is going to be Barr and Morgan, sent in deep. And it's going to go all the way down. No icing. Waved off. It's Gianna in the left wing corner. Cayenne cuts in front of it and knocks it free. Backhand pass out to Myers here along the half wall. Sends it up the ice for Barr. It's Barr in a break with Captain Morgan. It's 2-on-2. And Barr blows her own tire. Puck is going to go in the right wing corner. Coming down his link to force her to go off to the far side. Pinching in is going to be Helen Lane now at the left wing side. And it'll be Brampton. Sends it across. Reversing the ice. It's going to be Lexus Bornhoff with speed. Coming on the hash marks now. Cuts it off. Knocked away in the right wing corner. Past Helen Lane out in the slot for Reeder. Knocked up in the air. There's a stick off in front of Gianna. Gianna's going to get to it. Throws it up in the air. Knocked down by Bornhoff. Collected by Brampton. Kicked out of the zone. It's Helen Lane with the loose change. Sends it across to Bornhoff. Bornhoff, top left circle. Cuts back to the slot. Try to toe drag. Backhand for Helen. Up to Sarah Reeder. Left dot. Makes a move in the middle. Bottom left circle. Firing a shot. No block. Coming for the wraparound. Harassed and hooked in the right wing corner. And Reeder gets taken down. Coming in is Bornhoff in support. It's 3 white jerseys. Backing off now is number 9. And it's going to be Bornhoff and Reeder as the battle goes on in the corner. The one girl from Brampton doesn't even have a stick on the ice. And it's going to be fished out by Bornhoff. Bornhoff tripped up. Knocked away bottom right circle. No call. Picked up by Helen Lane. Backhand pass out to Bessie. Bessie, right point, waits. Fires a shot. Blocker off the left wing side for Reeder. Reeder, bottom left circle. Takes in the left wing corner now. She's got Bornhoff in the slot. There's 2 on her. Picking her pocket is going to be Brampton. Cut off by Bornhoff. And going to the left wing corner. Out towards Reeder. Knocked away by Roth. At the doors. Up into the air. Picked up by Rosen at the blue line. Rosen back over to Reeder. Reeder shovels it across to the far slot. Intercepted by Brampton. Pitching in as Bessie. Bouncing puck across. And it's going to be number 9. Cut across with speed. Set met in front is going to be Roth. Forced her to go down behind the goal line. Makes a move around it. Again, it's going to be Roth. Takes her all the way in the slot. High in the left point. Coming out is Bessie. Tying up a stick in front. Stick saved in left wing corner for Caroline. Picked up by Rosen. Left wing hash mark. Sends it up the ice. That's going to be an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back with a $1:16 remaining here in the second period. It's an offensive zone faceoff for Brampton to Caroline's right. Coach Shannon completes the line change. Your lineup now: Prodell, Rattel, Rosen. It's Roth and Bessie on the blue line. In the slot, it goes Rosen, then Roth and Prodell. And Bessie down the left wing corner. Face off one by Rattel for Bessie. Bessie slams it down behind the net. Picked up by Prodell on the far side. Up the ice for Rosen. Rosen collects it here and carries it across center ice. Gets up to Rattel. And Rattel lost up for stick in the right wing corner. Forward check is going to be Rattel and Prodell. Rattel's got it picked off in the corner. Prodell coming in the bite to kick it free. And it's a 2-on-2. Prodell coming with the loose change. Right hash marks. Sends it across on the slot. And intercepted by Brampton. They're looking to feed Rosen for the high slot one-timer. Kicking it out towards the rough point. Knocked in by Rosen at the blue line. The man had chipped it free. And it's going to be Brampton coming the other way in front of Lyric with Rattel back checking. High left circle. Find a shot off of Lyric's jersey. And it's picked up by Rosen. Here comes Amanda up the ice with speed. Cuts across the middle. It's Rosen versus 3. Right circle. Right dot. Fires a shot blocked off of the Brampton jerseys. And down low. Rosen's got her hooked up. Backhanded out of the zone. Sent out of the zone. The fans from Brampton want a hooking call. If they're not going to call it one way, they're not going to call it the other. It's picked up by Schwartz. Right to left. Schwartz hits the brakes, but the girl doesn't bite on it. Send it across for Bessie. Bessie right up off the board's glass and then the inside for Rosen. 20 seconds remaining. Chip forward by Rosen. It's going to be Mack in a foot race with Monaco. Monaco with speed coming in. Girl shoulder check, sends it out for Mack, who pinched it and trapped her. Knocked it up in the air. It's Monaco in the right wing corner now. Battling it out with Mack. Monaco to Regan. Regan down low behind the net for Monaco. Monaco back across for Regan. Regan's got out on a slot. Centering pass blocked by Brampton. Down behind the net for Monaco. Backhand pass across for out off the back of the net. And that sound is the end of the second period. So at the end of 2, it's the Chicago Mission 2. Brampton 0 as we head to the long intermission. It's the ice cut, folks. This second intermission brought to you by Binny's Beverage Depot. If you can't find it at Binny's, it ain't worth drinking. Enjoy the intermission, folks. Welcome back, folks. It's the final frame here in Southgate Ice Arena. Chicago Mission leading 2-0. Your starting lineup for the third period: Barr, Captain Morgan, Lily Myers. It's Schwartz and Pazin on the blue line. Caroline Hurst with the net, and 15 minutes on the clock. Face off won by Brampton. Kicked up here to the inside. Tipped by Kira. Puck's going to go all the way down the right wing corner. Collected by Schwartz. Schwartz swinging around now, right to left. Come up on the far side. Going to send it up the inside past Myers. That puck's going to go all the way down. Oh, he waved it off. Not sure why he waved that one off, because that one wasn't touched, and the puck was in the left wing corner. Barr coming in. Forced her to swing around to the inside, knocked down by Captain Morgan in the left wing corner. Lily Myers high in the slot. Morgan with the backhand fast crashing was Morgan, intercepted by Brampton, and here they come the other way with a 2-on-2. In front of Pazin. Puck swings across the blue line, going to be met by Schwartz, top the right circle. Schwartz swings and misses. Knifed away in the right wing corner by Caroline. Up on the boards it goes for Barr. Barr sends it up high, Saucon in the center ice at the feet of the defenseman from Brampton. They go D to D far side. Coming in is Link on the forecheck, tipped forward inside the zone, past Bornhoff, collected by Schwartz. Schwartz in the left wing corner. Backhand pass across here to the inside for Pazin. Pazin at the hash marks, now carrying it out of the zone. Lost at her feet, but shoves it out of the zone for Bornhoff. Bornhoff cuts across center ice, knocked away by Brampton, picked up by Pazin, sent across far side. Coming in is going to be Link out towards Reeder and sent inside the zone. That's going to be offsides and a whistle. Good job by Sarah Reeder reading the room there. That would have been too many men, as Morgan was retiring from the play, but was too far from the bench when Reeder jumped on. So that would have been a too many men penalty and left the Mission shorthanded. Your lineup now: Bornhoff, Reeder, and Helen Lane. It's going to be Roth and Bessie on the blue line. Poke check by Reeder as Brampton controlled that faceoff, and Reeder cuts across top left circle. Now firing it across for Helen Lane. Helen couldn't quite handle the pass in the right wing corner. Sent out towards Bornhoff, right wing hash marks. Knocked down by Alexis. Back inside the corner for Helen Lane, and the defenseman of Brampton sends it across the right wing corner for Bornhoff. Reeder high in the slot, gets shoved off the puck. Creeping in is Bessie. Knifed it out towards Bornhoff. Bornhoff right circle, fires a shot wide right behind the net, picked up by Reeder. Reeder cracks one forward. Rebound out front, just past Helen Lane's stick. Knocked away by Bornhoff, and it's collected by Brampton in front of their own benches, carrying it across the penalty box. Just in front of Bessie. That's going to be offsides and a whistle. I don't know if that girl was offsides or not. I didn't think she was, but we'll take the offsides, and Coach Shannon goes for a line change. Special shout out this morning, joining us from Edina, Minnesota, one of my fans, greatest fans or biggest fans, Mr. Neil Johnson. That's going to be Lane Rattel's grandpa. Thank you for watching. Your lineup now is going to be Prodell, Rattel, Rosen, and it's Roth and Bessie on the blue line. Roth in the right wing corner, sends it across for Bessie. Bessie chipping it back towards Roth, but Bessie couldn't quite get enough muster on it. It's going to send it back out here to the right wing hash marks. In the right corner it goes, picked up by Roth. Roth down right to left, sends it up the ice here for Rosen. Rosen gets in front of the Mission benches, kicks it out of the zone, swatted at by Brampton, kicked away by Prodell. Puck's going to go in the right wing corner. Down low, Charlie forced him to get rid of it, shoves it forward, picked up by Rosen. Rosen's got Rattel in the slot, pinching in his Bessie on the back door. Rattel fires a shot, rebound out for Bessie. Bessie sends it across the slot, just past Prodell's stick, out to the left point for Zang. Zang sends it in for Rosen, left wing hash marks, fires a shot, blocker down behind the left wing corner, picked up by Rosen and two girls from Brampton. Puck squirts out to the hash marks, knocked away by Rosen, out to the left point for Zang, dropped in from Rattel over to Rosen, high slot. Rosen chipping in the right wing corner, pinching in is going to be Prodell, knocked free for Rattel, high right hash marks, fires a shot, and it's a Lane Rattel goal where Mama hides the cookies. That's top shelf, folks, and it's 3-0 early here in the third period. Also, just joining the broadcast, Mr. Brody Regan out there in Iowa State. Good morning, Brody. You should have got up earlier if you wanted to watch the entire broadcast. And the face-off at center ice. Your lineup now is a Sophia sandwich with a Mac Regan filling. It's going to be Zang and G on D, so the Monaco girls making up the left flank of the Mission. And Regan on your face-off, chipping it back towards Monaco. Monaco curling it back, drops it back for other. Monaco knocked away by Brampton. That's offsides. And we're going to get a whistle on a face-off just outside the zone. And we're going to do it again. From left to right, it goes Monaco, Regan, and Otto. And then it's Monaco and Zang on the blue line. Face-off for Regan. Won by Brampton, dropping it back to their own D. Pulling it off to the inside. Coming in is going to be Monaco and Regan with speed. Lost at her feet is number 13. Harassed for Regan. Kicked back in. That should have been offsides. Knocked free by Brampton. Chipping it forward is going to be Mac. Mac is stood up in the right left wing corner. Coming down low. Bottom left wing circle. Giving chase off to the right side is going to be Otto. Send it out here to the far left right point. Coming in is Mac. Mac chipped it free. Kept it just out of the zone. Knocked away by Otto. Collected by Monaco. And she's going to drop it back for Zang. Zang gets it poke checked away. I didn't bring the camera with me. Up off the glass. Ringing it around the far side on top of the dasher boards. It's going to be Monaco sends it up the boards there, knocked away by Brampton, picked up by Ottolino. Otto breaks out to the far side, chipping in forward, gets taken down, and that's going to be going to the penalties. Going to the power play once again is going to be the mission, and they're calling a trip, and the Brampton fans don't like it. I can honestly say I might agree with them on that one. I'm not one to say too much about when the other team gets a penalty, but that one might have been iffy. But I guess by definition it is a trip when you hip check them. So back to the power play is the mission. This power play brought to you by Gene and Jude's Hot Dogs in River Grove on River Road. Gene and Jude's, no seats, no ketchup, no pretense, no nonsense. Face off in the right wing circle. It's Rattel, Link, Barr, Schwartz and Myers. Schwartz firing a shot from the right point. Tipped out front for Lilly. Backhander for Rattel. That was a backhand shot off a rebound pad save for Myers. Myers slammed it forward and a save by the goaltender out to the right point for Schwartz. Schwartz in front of the bench sends it across Myers. Top left circle. Firing a shot at the left dot right into the goaltender's chest and no rebound given. 1:14 remaining on the power play. 11:20 left on the clock. Brampton's fourth penalty of the game, folks. One more, and people to today's tickets to today's game will get a free Chick-fil-A sandwich. That coupon only good on Sundays. Your lineup now stays the same, but it's Myers creeping in along the top of the left circle. Schwartz and then on Barr, far right side. Rattel wins it back to Myers. Back over to Rattel and firing a shot wide left for Morgan. Morgan down the right wing hash marks now, curling around, looking to cycle it. She's got the umbrella there running on the far side. Link sends it up into the corner, down low for Rattel. Looking to go to work. Rattel gets cut off by Brampton, coming in as Myers for support, kicking it off the left corner. Rattel's stick is being held onto, and Brampton kicks it forward for Myers. Myers cuts across left circle, cycles it down low for Rattel, looking to go to work now. Lane firing it across for Barr, intercepted by Brampton, and thrown out of the zone. Jalmerson style pass Schwartz. Puck's going to go down towards Caroline. Caroline with the stick, sends it across for Schwartz. Schwartz hits the brakes and comes behind the net. Sends it up to the far side, sends it out to Barr. Barr cuts across with time and space. Up the ice for Rattel, chipping it down, knocked away. That's going to be an icing. No, waves it off. Into the left wing corner, Michigan goes for the line change. Coming in is Captain Morgan on the forecheck. She's got Barr in the slot. Backhand pass out to the right point for Zhang. Zhang coming in, right hash mark, fires shot for Otto. Otto, backhand shot, rebound in the left wing corner. Coming in is Rosen. Rosen in the left wing. Oh, Rosen just gets hammered into the corner. No call on that one for the body check. Into the high slot, picked up by Monaco. Right hash, right dot. Fires a shot right into the goalie's chest, and we're going to get a whistle. And I'm going to tell you what, no call on that one might end up crushing somebody now because of that call. I'm going to guarantee you that's not going to go over well on the Mission bench. And it's going to be Otto in the slot, along with Mac Regan and Seno and Monaco on the sidewall. It's a Sophia sandwich with a Regan filling. Rosen fans on the one-timer, and the puck squirts out of the zone. It's Rosen and Zhang. Rosen curling around at center ice, chipping it forward for Otto. Otto in front of the Brampton benches now. Sends it across. That's offsides, and we're going to get a whistle. Brody, it doesn't matter what time you went to bed, buddy. You got to set that alarm if you want to watch your sister play. 2 a.m. just doesn't cut it. Face-off just outside the zone on the Brampton bench. It's Bornhoft, Reeder, Helen Lane. It's Roth and Bessie on the blue line. We're even strength with 10:06 remaining. Face-off won by Brampton. Sent up here on the inside. Pitching in is Roth. She gets it to her backhand, shoves it forward for Bornhoff. Bornhoff chips it forward. Gets hammered. Boy, Bornhoff gets hammered, and that's going to be back to the power play. Body checking on that one. You got to play the puck at least. So there's their fifth penalty, folks. And those of you with a ticket to today's game, get yourself a free Chick-fil-A sandwich on Sundays. And the Mission are headed back to the power play. This power play brought to you by Jay's Beef. Jay's Beef in Harwood Heights on Narragansett and Montrose. You've tried the rest, now try the best. Stop in and see Jay, Johnny, Frankie, the Fortuna brothers. Tell them I said hi. Your lineup now is Myers, Rattel, Barr, Link, and Roth. And it's going to be coming out of the zone as Brampton, right in front of Roth. He's going to carry it across wide right, coming down right circle. She's going to carry it all the way down the right corner. Chipping it away at his Roth, coming down as Morgan Lincoln support. Knocked it free for Barr. Barr comes it up, sends it up the boards for Rattel. And it defensive blew a tire. It's a 2-on-1 with a back checker. Rattel in front, that's offsides. No call on the offsides, and the puck goes in the right wing corner. Coming down is Rattel. Forcing to get rid of it for Captain Morgan. Chipped it in the right wing corner. Morgan maintains control for Rattel. Rattel in the slot, tipping in front of the left wing corner is Myers. Myers down low. Looks to gain control now. Ringing it down low for Rattel. Rattel playing catch with Myers at the left point. That puck's going to squirt out of his own, collected by Roth. Roth curling around at center ice. Sends it up for Myers. Myers across for Barr, knocked away by Brampton in front of the penalty boxes, and we can't get something going here on the power play. Send inside the zone for Roth. Roth backhand out for Myers. Myers looking to fan, and fans on the pass to Barr, but sends it in deep off of Barr's skate, and it's going to go down behind the goal line. Making away on the ice now is Adelino and Mac Regan. Puck goes on the far side, sent out of the zone, kept knocked down by Schwartz in front of the Mission benches, and Schwartz pulling it back. Sends it up to Mac. Off her stick, it goes right on the half wall. Pinching in is Rosen. Stepping up is Adelino, and she's got Monaco in front of her. Otto to Monaco in front of the Brampton benches now. Cuts back, high right circle, trying to get over to Otto, high right slot, firing a shot, and right into the goalie's chest, and we get a whistle. Nice little touch pass to Monaco to Otto with the one-timer, but the goalie snuffs it out. And with 12 seconds remaining on the power play and 8:39 in the ballgame, we're going to get an offensive zone face-off for Gang Green. Your lineup now is a Sophia sandwich with a Regan filling, and it's going to be Schwartz and Rosen on the blue line. And looks like number 55, I don't know if something happened to her. She's slowly coming off the ice. I don't know if she got hit. I didn't see it, folks, but that didn't look good. She's holding her head up. Hopefully she's okay. So it's Regan at center. Brings the face back to Monaco. Monaco at the Rosen and collecting at the blue line as it trickles just out. The defenseman or the winger from Brampton made a nice play reading that pass, and Amanda just couldn't quite get a handle on it. Tipped inside the zone by Monaco, and it's Adelino on the forecheck. On the right wing corner, Otto coming in along with Monaco now to knock it free. Right wing hash marks now, picked up by number 81. Right circles right in front of the Brampton bench. Monaco, top of the right circle, comes in, trying to make a move on it. High on slot, toe drag, right side, fires a shot. Go rebound out front for Adelino, and nobody can get a stick on it as Brampton comes with the loose change. Goaltender gave it the rebound. Poke check by Amanda. Stepping in front is on the inside towards the half wall. Amanda sends it in deep. We're even strength with just under 8 minutes left in the left wing corner for Monaco. Monaco cuts it free and pushes her forward, knocked down by Shingard and collected by Brampton and taken out left to right and trying to backhand out of the zone. Otto slashes at it. Coming out of the zone is going to be Brampton and going to be down top left circle in front of Schwartz. Firing a shot, knuckle puck up in the air right into Caroline's glove, and we're going to get a whistle as she touches the goalie, and it'll be Schwartz throwing a couple of shoves. Don't be touching anybody. And the captain from Brampton giving Amanda Rosen a little bit of the business, and Amanda says, "You want to go? I'm ready to drop the gloves." Of course, that wouldn't be good because she would get suspended for the next game. And the face-off to Caroline's right in the left wing circle. Your lineup now, Prodell, Reeder, Bornhoff. It's going to be Zhang and G on D. The slot goes Bornhoff, then Monaco and Prodell closest to us. Reeder at center and Zhang in the corner. And Reeder on your face-off. Trying to pull it back out towards the right point. Past Bornhoff, and then the right wing corner, left wing corner goes for Zhang. Zhang waits on it, ships it forward, knocked away by Brampton off of Shingard, and coming down low. Sent out to the right hash marks now. Coming out to the right point for Charlie. Sent back in the right wing corner. Top of the right circle coming in is Reeder. Forced her to go in the right wing corner. Down low. Brampton going to work. Gianna puts a shoulder on her and throwing a centering pass out to nobody. Puck's going to squirt out of the zone on the left point, and Brampton's going to have to regroup. Out in the far side, near side, coming in is Charlie. Up off and knocked down by number 58. She doesn't see it. Collected by the defenseman of Brampton. Trying to carry it out of zone. Knocked away by Reeder. Chipping it forward. Top of the right circle. Down towards Prodell. Right dot. Bottom of the corner. Curls around to the boards. And dumps it back into the corner for Reeder. Firing a shot across. Intercepted by Brampton. And sent off here to the near side. Picked up by G. Monaco. Kicked away by Bornhoff. Puck goes by Brampton. Down the left wing corner. Left to right. Here comes the defenseman. Back checking is Reeder. Or forechecking. Out towards Prodell. The Brampton benches. Kicked away by Zhang. Collected by Bornhoff. And Bornhoff at center ice. Thrown away. Knocked away by Brampton. And coming up here on the near side, it's going to be number 13 defenseman. Zhang poke checks it free. Collected by the center of Brampton. Right in front of Gianna. Right dot. Makes a move. Toe drags around Gianna. Breaks her ankles. Rebound out front. And easy save for Caroline. And we're going to get another offensive zone face-off for Brampton. 6:43 remaining in the ballgame. And Coach Shannon goes for the line change. Your lineup now, Barr, Captain Morgan, Lily Myers, Tate Roth, and Lyric Bessie on D. Face off for Captain Morgan, pulling it back for Roth in the right wing corner, sends it across to Bessie, D to D, far side. Up the boards for Myers. Myers chucking it forward for Barr. It's Barr and Morgan on 2-on-1. Barr, top of the right circle, comes down right, that fires shot, tipping it forward behind the net, off the glove of the goaltender, and it's Barr in the left wing corner she goes. Pinching in is Myers, sent out for the breakout. Here comes Brampton, and it's going to be a 2-on-1 in front of Bessie. Trying to center pass across, tied up is Roth, got a stick up in the air, firing a shot right off of Caroline's glove, and we're going to get a whistle there. She covers it up. Oh, and they just dumps her over. And we're going to get a little shoving going on there. Don't touch my goaltender. That's what they're saying after the whistle. You can't keep dishing at her after the whistle's blown. And Mission Girls, I said, they were going to get physical with that one body check that was not called. And it looks like Kira Barr is going to go to the box. The dangerous play on that one is that girl fell over the top of Caroline. And the only saving grace is that Caroline was laying flat. Never want to knock anybody over and on top of your goaltender. That's the third penalty for the Mission as they end up being shorthanded. This penalty brought to you by, PK brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts Coffee. America runs on Dunkin'. Dunkin' Donuts Coffee, the official coffee of the Chicago Mission. Parents, your PK unit is going to be Myers and Link, and it's Roth and Bessie. No trip on that call. Centering pass up front, knocked away by Bessie in the left wing corner, right wing corner, and Roth gets hip checks her in and takes her in the right wing corner. Right wing hash marks. Brampton going to work. Send it out to the right point. Met by Myers. Dropping across top right circle. Poke check by Lilly. Picked up by number 27. Sent down to the corner. Send it off here on the inside. Or Lilly backing off. High pass or centering pass. Blocked by Captain Morgan. And it's kicked out of the zone. Going to get it. Morgan on the forecheck. Coming across to the defenseman. She's going to come back around. Morgan takes her down in the right wing corner, harassing and picks her pocket down low by the Zamdors. Pinned in is Morgan with 2. Backing off is Myers, high in the top right circle. Bessie towards the blue line. And it'll be Roth as a safety valve towards the blue line. Centering pass across. Trying to stretch it out, and it's going to be high on the side of the slot. Right circle, 12 Drake coming across. Lily Myers on the back check in the right wing corner. Knocked away by Roth on the right wing down low. Roth still battling, and out picked up by number 20, looking for 7, looking for centering pass out to the right slot. Coming out high left point, firing a shot. Stick saved by Caroline. Bessie in the left wing corner and chips it out towards the top of the left point in front of the Mission benches. The defenseman comes out, sends it right back in, kept away by Bessie. Knocked free off by Jersey. It's going to be Lily Myers. Can Lily get to it first? It's Lily versus 2. Top left circle, Lily gets shouldered off the puck, but here comes Bessie. Now has to back off. 19 seconds on the PK. Pitching in is going to be Rattel. Rattel takes it away from her, sends it up the ice, but that's an icing, and we're going to bring that one all the way back. And Coach Shannon finishing up the line change there. Mission completes the line change. And your lineup now, Rattel, Regan up front, Pazin and Schwartz on the blue line. 4:57 remaining in the ball game. 10 seconds on the PK. Rattel at center. Pulls it back for Schwartz. Schwartz tips it in the right wing corner. Coming out low is Brampton. Met by Pazin, who shoves her into the wall. Second girl from Brampton trying to dig it out. Evie's got her pinned in. Puck goes out. Tipped by Rattel. High right point looking to fire a shot. Send it right in the right dot. Tipping it forward. Looking to fire it right into Caroline's chest. She's going to cover it up. We're going to get a whistle. Girls keep pushing at the Mission girls, and there's going to get ugly here. I've been saying it already. And there's going to be some physicality. They're messing with the wrong girls. I can tell you that. And we're going to get a face-off again in the right wing circle to the left of Caroline. Rattel at center, passing along the half boards. Rattel fishing it out there towards Evie. Evie takes it in the right wing corner. Evie sends it across on the far side. It's going to ring it out of the zone. And it's going to be Mack with speed along with Barr on the forecheck. And McKenna coming all the way down. She picked up like a freight train just coming down there hardcore. Out towards Barr, knocked down by Schwartz. Pucks goes inside the zone. That's going to be offsides. And we're going to get a whistle as we're even strength with 4:26 remaining here in the ball game. Your lineup now, Prodell, Reeder, Rosen, Zhang, and G on D. Reeder on your faceoff, kicks it forward for Prodell. Right circle, sends it down to the right corner. Prodell goes and gets her own pass. Pinned in and coming down is Rosen. Rosen kicking around the left side, sends it up to left Gian at left point. Firing a shot from the blue line, off of a hip pad from Zhang. Zhang to Monaco. Monaco's going to send it in deep, knocked down by Rosen there. Poke check by Gianna. She gets hip checked, and it's going to be sent across here to the far side for Reeder. Sent back inside the zone. Zhang carrying on to it in neutral zone, and she's going to carry it across wide left. At the left wing hash marks, top left circle, Zhang gets carried down. Gianna comes in, puts a shoulder on it, knocks it free, and at the left wing hash marks, Gianna burying it, muscling it over. She gets sandwiched in and gets pushed over. Fishing it out is going to be Prodell out towards Zhang. Zhang comes in. Monaco pushes the girl over and knocks her down, number 27. That's the girl who hit her. And back in the left wing corner it goes for Rosen. Rosen puts a hip check onto it in the left wing hash marks, now trying to get it out towards Monaco, but no, Prodell stepping in, and coming in is Reeder trying to fish it out on the defensive side. 3:33 remaining in the ball game in the third. Picked up here by Rosen. Rosen still pushing on a pile of Prodell. Prodell trying to muscle it forward, kicked out of the zone, collected off here on the near side by Zhang. Zhang back over to Rosen. Rosen curls around, sends it across far side for Chuck, and Chuck didn't see the pass in front of the Brampton benches and chipped forward by Rosen. Rosen muscling her off it, and it's going to be collected by number 27. Forecheck by Reeder. Knocked away by Bornhoff, and it's going to be right in front of Gianna, number 16, carrying across wide right. Going to take her down the right wing corner. Gianna hooks her up and takes away from her, centering pass across to nobody. On the far side for Bornhoff. Chuck back in down on the right wing corner, picked up by Gianna, and Gianna carrying it around. Sends it up the ice for Rosen. Rosen touches it out of the zone and sent right back in by Brampton. Picked off by Reeder at the neutral zone. Curling back around, drops it for Zhang, back to Reeder, and Reeder curling around here to the inside. Pushing up the ice on the, of course, the half wall cuts across center ice and sends it in deep. It's going to be Helen Lane along with Bornhoff on the forecheck. Lane takes her into the right wing corner, drops it for Bornhoff. Bornhoff, right dot over for Helen. Helen on the backhand, right slot, fires a shot right into the goalie's chest. No rebound given as Helen gets taken down in the slot. And we're going to get a whistle. That was a sandwich, yeah, with a Helen Lane filling on that one. And we get an offensive zone face-off for the Green Machine. Bornhoft, Mac Regan, Helen Lane on the half wall. Roth and Bessie from left to right, face-off in the right wing circle. Regan trying to pull it back. Face off won by Brampton in the right wing corner. Matt gets to it first, centering pass across, but nobody from the Mission quite get there. Backhand pass out of the zone. In front of Roth, back checking his Bornhoff. Poke check by Tate, rubs her off the puck, and the neutral on the back lane coming out. Picked up by number 3 and backing off. Helen Lane's going to pick her pocket, send it across on the far side. Kick forward for Regan, coming in as Bornhoff. That's offsides, and we're going to get a whistle as Helen just couldn't quite get the toe on the blue line there. And with 2:17 remaining, Coach Shannon goes for the line change. And it's going to be a Sophia sandwich with a Captain Morgan filling. And that's going to be Pazin and Schwartz on the blue line. Morgan pulling the face-off back for Otto. Otto in front of the benches, pins her in. Coming in is Morgan. Otto taken away and taken down by 3 white jerseys. Stepping in now is Morgan in support. Monaco gets on the defensive side of the puck and picked up by the defenseman. They go D to D here on the inside. Monaco on the forecheck, coming across left wing hash marks. Now they're going to make her get rid of it. Force her to throw away center ice. And it's going to be a 2-on-1 in front of Schwartz with Pazin back checking in front of Ali. A high slap fired shot. Paz saving left wing corner by Caroline. Left wing hash marks out towards the left point. Sent it right back in the corner, intercepted by Schwartz on the far left side. Up the boards for Otto. Otto trying to chip it in. Knocked down by the defenseman of Brampton. Trying to send it out. Sends it up for Monaco. Monaco curling across in the middle. And it's Monaco with speed. Pushing the puck down high in the slot. Left wing, right wing hash marks. Now puck protection. Backhand shot. Stick saved by the goaltender. We're going to cover it up. Monaco trying to muscle through it and couldn't quite get it as that defenseman made a nice back check there, but she got the shot off from the backhand. Wasn't able to make a move on it. And with 1:36 remaining here in the ballgame, we're going to do it again in the right wing circle. Otto in the slot, Captain Morgan at center, Monaco along the boards, and it's going to be Pazin and Schwartz on the blue line. Tied up at the half boards is Monaco, coming with loose change, top right circle. Curls back around, sends it in the right wing corner, and going to get it is Otto Lino on the forecheck. Trying to send it around. Otto ties her up. Coming in is Morgan and Monaco coming in now trying to fish it out. It's 2-on-2 down low, and Monaco's going to chase her off in the right wing corner. Poke checking. They send it out towards the blue line, collected by Schwartz. Schwartz picks it up in the air for Morgan, sent off of a Brampton stick, and it's going to go on the right wing corner, left wing corner for Evie. Evie comes down low. Hangs, makes the move. Nice fake by Evie and takes it out here on the near side. Up the boards for Monaco. Monaco at her feet, tipping it forward for Otto. Puck's going to score out. It's going to be Otto Lino in 3. Otto taking it down. Top of the blue line, left circle, fires a shot. Gets shouldered off the puck, and the girl from Brampton blew a tire as Otto stands on her feet. And it's going to be Brampton trying to get it out there. Throwing it past Rattel. Thrown away to nobody, and it's collected by Pazin here on the inside. Evie cuts across the center ice, now to the blue line, left wing circle, down towards the hash marks. 49 seconds remaining in the ballgame. Evie gets shouldered off the puck. Down in the corner, here comes Lily Myers in support. Rattel covering D. Bar high in the slot. In the left wing corner for Pazin. Pazin comes in, slaps at it, and puck goes into the right side. Sent out here to the right wing hash marks, now past Schwartz. That's going to be an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 32.4 seconds remaining in the ballgame, and we're going to get an offensive zone face-off for the Green Machine. Your lineup now: Lily Myers, Lane Rattel, Kira Barr. It's Roth and Bessie on the blue line. In the slot will be Myers, Rattel at center, Barr high right circle, and Roth and Bessie left to right. Rattel on your face-off, pulls it back to Barr. Barr, top right circle, fires a quick one shot, rebound up front. Nobody home, backhanded in by Rattel. Saved by the goaltender off the left wing corner, knocked away by Rattel. Trying to get it out now, picked up by Lily Myers. Knocked away by Brampton, and here they come the other way on a one-on-one. Back checking is Roth in front of Lyric. Lyric, nice play by Tate Roth as she stuck with the back check and kept her feet moving and knocked away by Bessie over to Myers. Myers off the bar, off a shin guard, high in the slot, harassed by Lyric, and she's going to puck protect. Dropping the pass in front, knocked away by Rattel, high in the slot, poke check by Roth. Coming back as a backhand, kicked away by Barr, sent out towards the left point by Brampton. Brampton firing it back in. That sound is the end of the ball game. So your final score here at Southgate Ice Arena is the Chicago Mission 3, Brampton Canadettes 0. As the Mission complete here, the third win of the weekend. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. This was another good one to call. Check us out here at 11 a.m. as the 12U Mission have their first game of the day. We'll be headed over to the Lincoln Park Ice Rink to watch the one-man wrecking crew, Elena Monaco, and her cohorts of 12U Mission and Coach Joe Porcaro with their first game of the day. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Definitely enjoyed calling this one.